the man on the street would say, you have longer nights and shorter days in the winter solstice. Now,
Right.
it is one of the times when the Satanists are at their most devastating, because, as you know, where openings were not before, openings start
Yes.
occurring, and so on. And what they
Opportunities. Yes.
right, which speaks to opportunities and all of that. Opportunities to speak, opportunities to plant, opportunities to establish, and so on, right? Opportunities also to pull down and to tear down. And so in all of this situation, when you have an open heaven, praying to God is easy.
Right.
Worshipping becomes easier. The responses from heaven, easier, right? What is key for the born-again believer is that our attitude must be one of prayers. Prayers must be intensified in this season. One of the things that has happened that would have caused us to miss the point in a major way for many years is that people celebrate more than they worship God. They celebrate more than they pray and they fast. What they do is that they say, and I'm talking about many of us so-called Christians, that so at this time, instead of intensifying our prayers, we're saying, boy, we wait until January. No, now is the time for you to intensify your prayers. Now is the time for you to fast. Now is the time to get on your face before the Lord, right? Because the alignment is taking place and the realignment is taking place. A shift is taking place. There is the open heaven. This is the time, because when you wait until next year, calendar year, right, the shift would have already taken place. Certain openings or opportunities would have already passed. Yes, doors which would have been open, the open heaven would have already shifted. That would have been long gone. Now, so what they're saying is that from the 14 onwards, the shifting was taken place, but the fulsome observation would have been seen on the 21st. However, there are still some other things that are taking place right through to the 25th. So they are encouraging persons to continue to observe the firmament above, and they are going to be seeing some very interesting things that they have never seen before. What was also significant about what happened on the 21st into the 22nd was that it's the first it's happening in 2,000 years, that kind of alignment.
Right.
That is significant. Right. So we have to be mindful of these things. So we know while the enemy is seeking to counter what God is doing, the enemy will never be able to upstage God or what God is doing. We need to just be mindful of what they are doing, but focus more attention on God and what God is saying, what God is doing in this season.